officially our first Wednesday show in a very long time. So happy Woman Crush Wednesday. And welcome to you. Well done for staying up late to make sure that you watch the show. You are watching your favorite late night talk show. It's TrendingSA. So we're coming to you live on SABC3 and online on TrendingSA.tv. Another day, another set of trending hashtags. So for the next hour, we're going to be doing what we do best, and that is unpacking those trending hashtags that have got you arting, liking, and posting on these social media streets. Of course, I'm never alone. By the way, I'm Madam Speaker, but wait, let me introduce you to my squad for tonight. Standing in for Pabi tonight, she is the beautiful, the majestic Relebohile Mabocha. Gia. What is that?
Slow mo.
Are you slow motioning?
Yes. You said she was majestic.
I had to play the part.
Okay, what is the queen of the queen of words? The queen of Wakanda. Oh, there we go. Gia, that's beautiful. Wakandan queen.
I don't know about that expression though. What is that?
I was like, is it me?
You look like you just stole sugar.
I did.
That's what you
You're like, don't let my shoes get dirty.
Sugar came in the form of a daddy.
Wow. Too much information.
All right, next to her is the no-nonsense queen. She is our straight shooter, the one and only Cooley Roberts.
Of course, we know there's a Cooley Roberts somewhere as well.
Yeah. Cooley Roberts.
Ooh, that was a Lindani's
Oh, wow. How's this coach, baby?
I was trying to do the whole autumn thing.
Oh, nice.
Are those stomach cramps?
With style when I'm home.
Is this on your way in or out?
I don't know, sweetheart. Don't be specific.
Walk of shame.
And then to her further right, or my further right, he is our favorite physician, the one and only Dr. Musa Mtombeni.
Dogotela.
Oh, we love you so much. Yes, you are strong, baby. You are strong. Oh.
Yo,
Sounds like you're doing me a favor.
Those lips, though.
You know, looking the way you do tonight, I might just do you a favor. But before I do that, I'm gonna put my puppy voice on because, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm your Madam Speaker.
No.
Nina Hasty. All right, let's get straight into it, guys. Musa, what's happening on your social media today?
Before Musa
Wait.
Ooh.
Wow. So this is backstage just before I'm going onto the State Theatre stage, and I'm running my lines in my head. I'm going, this is the gag I'm going to do, this isn't the gag I'm going to do, and I was nervous.
She's lying. That's her new boyfriend.
All he wants to know if you're playing Hide the Bay. Is that the Bay?
Oh, lol. I actually don't know. That is Ntate Smangmang from the State Theatre.
Is that the Zaddy that Guli is
Oh, wow. Guys,
You look beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Except for your boyfriend.
All right, this is Cooley. Musa, what's happening?
I will tell you what's trending today. Of course, hashtag Sandile Mazwai is back on our timeline. Today was D-Day for the courts to tell us whether he is guilty or not for murdering his girlfriend Karabo Mokoena last year. And of course, on top of my feast today was also hashtag Shamba. We'll be taking a look at those hashtags a little bit later on today and find out what you had to say.
All right, Sis Cooley, I know that you always have the pots and the things and the what's happening in your time.
Basically, Savagery lives on the social media streets, baby. And of course, ever since Ubabaka Tutuzane got married to his new young thing, social media has not toned down on the zero chill. So I'll be going through the Savage responses in that segment that is called That's So Savage because Abanba Monela with Jacob Zuma. Jacob!
Okay, Relebohile, what's up with you?
It literally sounds like you just sipped some Jacobs.
I did.
So tonight, in other news, Kanye West has lost it again and got himself... Kanye.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Kanye.
Kanye West.
Oh.
Kanye West. Actually, Kanye West has lost it again and got himself trending under the hashtag If Slavery Was a Choice. So I'll be taking a look at that.
All right, so tonight is going to get spicy, but also rich, because that's what spice does. It gives us some flavor. She has been dubbed the Queen of Spice and clapbacks on social media. And ahead of her album titled The Masterpiece, I'm very excited, ladies and gentlemen, to announce that Ntsiki Mazwai will be joining us tonight.
Yes!
So we are live. You can post any of your questions on our social media pages now. Twitter, we're TrendingSA on and on Facebook, we are TrendingSA, and on Instagram, we are TrendingSA. The hashtag to use is Sound3. We'll be back shortly. Let's go pay some bills.
Baby, turn around and let me see that Wendy boy go pop.
Girl, I got a question for ya. Can I get an answer? Yeah, 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 yeah.
tuned to TrendingSA on SABC3 and online. We're on TrendingSA.tv. Firstly, we'd like to thank all our Facebook subscribers because Mama gave us a signal and we are at 400,000.
Yes.
Yeah. Cash me online. How about it? All right, talking about Facebook, let's check them out and see what you're saying about the show.
Facebook.
All right, Amahle January says, at Dr. Musa, what's your shoe size?
Can we see?
What is your shoe size?
What are you asking me?
He's a 12.
Hey, don't ask me questions.
She wants to know what size socks to buy you.
Oh,
it's for the socks.
Size, anytime between size 7 and 10. It's okay.
After 12 is lunch. All right. We got one more. All right. Shaquille Isaacs says, skipping my homework to watch this epic show.
Shaquille.
Yeah, wait, now Shaquille, you can watch it online later. Do your homework.
Yeah, Shaquille.
You know what
Do your
Shaquille can
homework.
do?
Aluta George says, I was about to go to bed and I remembered number 3. All right, well, technically it's number 3. Tomorrow's number 4. But anyway, listen, keep the posts coming. We love hearing from you. Musa, what's on your feeds?
Yes, starting things off with hashtag Sandile Mazwai as well as hashtag Karabo Mokoena. That shot up to the top of my trends today. And that's when Lady Justice decided to give us the verdict on what Sandile Mazwai is definitely guilty of killing his girlfriend. And of course, if you didn't know, what he did was he killed her, then dumped her body, which he burned in a veld in Lyndhurst last year, April. Very, very disturbing. And if you remember, last year, or rather last time, Sandile did say to the court that, listen, Karabo had committed suicide, but of course, Judge Johnson was not buying that story, and that Sandile had stabbed Karabo in order to cover up the murder and then burned the body. Of course, social media then had their own comments regarding the story, starting things off with Kwazi Shacks. They had this to say. This is it. The lack of remorse and the calmness after a guilty verdict is absolutely repugnant. Of course, a video was attached to this tweet, and this is what he actually said in court a little bit earlier on.
I tried to be a positive influence in her life, but it's unfortunate that I came into her life at a point where things were already bad. So yeah, maybe I'm guilty of trying to build a person and being the last one there when she collapsed, you know. So the truth of the matter is I tried my best to make the best of the opportunity.
Tried my best.
To not get
what?
caught. To not get caught.
Very weird. Well, sentencing will continue next week, Wednesday. That's when we'll find out how many years in prison he will get.
Guys, did you see how nonchalant he was when he was going to the dock? He didn't seem to care. Look.
Like,
Mchang.
Wow.
wow. Wow.
Wow.
Look, I guess it's good news as well as a little bit of a bad news as well, because
It is good news and bad news. And I'm so passionate about this, which is why I'm going to interrupt you.
Yes.
Right. The good news is one person was found guilty, right?
Yeah.
The bad news is that there's another guy who shot up and killed someone.
Are you serious?
A student from Mangosuthu University of Technology in Durban allegedly killed his girlfriend for trying to break up with him. The struggle for us women continues. Oh God, like, we can't just break up with you without you trying to kill us. Why?
yeah, I think as South African men, we need to have a meeting, sit down and discuss the nonsense that's going on in our country, because this is not on. Moving on to another hot topic. Of course, the health department has decided to put its foot down, boom, on public. Wow, okay, so much excitement. Health Minister Arun Motsoaledi has announced plans that are underway to ban smoking in public areas. Now, this new regulation also applies to e-cigarettes. Yay!
Nina, why are you quiet? Nina.
We are tired.
Why are
we
you
are
quiet?
so tired. Now, of course, e-cigarettes are also now being classified as normal cigarettes, and the legislation will soon include removing branding from cigarette packets as well. Now, while many have complained that these regulations are too strict, our health minister argues that South Africa is ranked number 145 out of 205 countries that are, of course, then making us go far behind European states which are more advanced with their tobacco control. In a recent radio interview, Minister Motsoaledi said that the department was unapologetic about its standpoint and that the new law would be implicated. Of course, non-smokers were happy about this one, and of course they took to Twitter to show us what they had to think about this. Starting things off with Amso Lutuli saying that I support Health Minister Arun Motsoaledi about the burning smoking in public areas. I think he's playing on words there. Very good. Well done. And then another one from Aaron saying that let smoking be private. Big ups to the ban in public. Smokers don't respect non-smoke.
Smokers don't respect the environment. Smokers don't respect anyone. I went to Accra, babe. So clean.
Where's
so
that?
Clean.
In Ghana?
Accra, Ghana. So clean because they banned smoking. I mean, we were walking. No, some people were walking and they were smoking. And some people, strangers. And they were smoking, and they were actually told by the residents, the locals, but don't stop.
Who told you the story?
I was in Accra and I saw this South African.
Listen, there's a lot of countries that have a lot of really strict rules about the environment. Things like spitting. Singapore
Mumbai and spitting.
It's hectic.
Yeah.
So in Singapore is apparently one of the cleanest places in the world. There's no chewing gum. There's no spitting. You're not allowed to play musical instruments that irritate people. Imagine a vuvuzela in Singapore.
Our voices is regarded as...
Some people's voices.
Probably African voices. Hello! I'm right here.
Wow. Now, of course, as expected, people were up in smoke about this one, and these are the tweets that followed that. This one here starting things off from Melanin Goddess saying that I think there are more serious urgent matters that need his attention, such as the state of government clinics and hospitals. Please, Aaron Motsoaledi, the smokers can be the last. We need proper care in hospitals. Our people are neglected and suffering.
All those people.
I think these things can all happen at the same time.
Exactly.
All can happen at the same time. That's my thought on this one. Of course, another one here from Komap is saying that Motsoaledi's fight on sugar and salt was okay and stuff. But he is coming for smokers now. Not cool, Aaron. Not cool. I'm sure we can all guess that Komape is a smoker. Now, first it was Baloni. Now it's cigarettes. South Africa is going to get lit. No, actually, not going to get lit. Okay, never mind.
Oh, shit. It's because
You should have stopped while you were ahead.
Fine.
It's okay.
And that guy, that tweet, he doesn't realize that, you know, the minister is looking after him and his future and generations.
It's tricky, man. It's
Generations.
Okay.
The legacy.
Okay, have you guys seen that video, right? There's a lion that's mauling some poor man, right? Now, people kept tagging me in it on my timeline. I must be honest, I was quite traumatized listening to the screens. If you haven't seen it, what we're about to play is quite graphic, so please be warned if you're a sensitive viewer.
Ungabukeli.
Okay.
Look at this beautiful lion.
Have you been to the Lion Park? Isn't that across the road from the Stadfontein caves there?
Wow.
You would
and then
know.
what's Mkulu?
So that guy over
Guys,
there
I
was
can't
walking
decide
the
the
lion.
Walking comfortably. Oh, no, no. Shook. Now this left people with so many questions like, why did that man just walk up to a lion in the first place? Why was the lion put down afterwards? I mean, he was just being a lion.
Did you see how strong that lion was?
He's a male lion. He's a lion.
Well, what had happened was, the man in the video is Michael Hodge, who owns a private game reserve in Tabazimbi in Limpopo. So clearly, he's accustomed to being around wild animals. And look how happy he is now. He is alive, he's okay. So he's caring for them and running guided tours. The lion, known as Shamba, no relation to Simba, was raised by Michael from birth. He bottle fed him and nurtured him for 10 years. So there's the history there.
It doesn't matter. This is still a wild animal. Yes, why did he walk into the cage with Shamba, a living, breathing animal without any protection? Why were there no rifles there? Why is our Kelly animals?
Why does a lion have a name? Okay, so according to a report, the family spokesperson says that this was routine. Tourists were there to view Shamba and Michael was opening a gate. And if you look at the video, there's a man on the other side of the fence who's supposed to be distracting Shamba. But this time, Shamba surprised everyone. He turned and attacked poor Michael. I mean, imagine being that worker. Would you have been like, don't go there, come here?
Ntsiki, the mere fact that you need a guy to distract the lion, some indication that maybe...
No, but guys, okay, think about it. I mean, you know, the Hulk, like, you know, when he's Bruce, he's all like, you know, oh, I'm so sweet, I'm just so sweet. And the next thing, he's the Hulk.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that he's the Hulk. And even people that are friends with the Hulk have, like, protection against the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, I'm so angry.
Okay, Marlo.
Yeah, sure.
I'm so afraid. Okay, so then the shady people on Twitter were less concerned about Mike. They were tweeting, R.I.P. Shamba, rest in peace, Shamba. Here's what they had to say. Shady. All right, Linteng says he did not die, he multiplied.
Guys, no.
Hashtag R.I.P. Shamba. No, guys, I can't. Okay, R.I.P. Shamba, you'll be forever missed though. Some of us knew you just for 2 days, but you played a crucial role in fighting for the land. That comes from at @Tebogo_Tebza.
Wow, guys.
And then Mr. Dick says hashtag R.I.P. Shamba. Please tell Mama you died trying to show us a signal.
Wow.
Wow. And then the last one comes from Saki. Hashtag R.I.P. Shamba. Mshabamba. Shanana. Sha. Shishili. Shed like a shembe. Gone, but not forgotten, guys. I can't.
Cambistos.
Greatness. The nice thing about this is that Michael did survive.
Okay,
But the
good,
sad thing is
good.
that Shamba is no more. I guess that's the bit of that is not exciting.
It's humans. They continuously do this. They invade the animal's territory and then suddenly they want to be shocked when they're mauled.
I know. So look, he did survive and he's recovering in hospital and is heartbroken about the news of Shamba's death. When will we ever learn, guys? By we, I mean white people. That an animal is an animal is an animal. Their instinct is to hunt. You're Xhosa, babe. You don't count.
Oh, okay, right. Is that because of my beard? Anyways, listen, not always. Guys, I'm a mother of two.
How?
I have two cats. I have two cats, Naomi Campbell and Claudia Schiffer. You guys have always, I mean, those of you that follow me, I'm always posting about my cats. And they're more than pets, Sis Kuli. They are my family. They are my family. They even have their own Instagram page. Look, guys, look.
Surely this is illegal.
That's Claudia Schiffer and that's Naomi Campbell. Obviously, you
It's
can-
nice to give them nice names of like.
Look at her when she was a little kitten. It's a boy.
They are still animals.
Yeah, but
Thank
she's
you.
deaf.
Doesn't matter. She'll still claw you.
Okay,
Thank
yeah,
you.
but I mean, look
Thank
at
you.
oh, the boy. Anyway, so look, hear me out, guys. Not all wild animals are inherently dangerous, and if you don't believe me, here's a video.
Back away. But then something incredible happens.
Come on. Where's our pig line sandwich?
This is a love story like no other.
Doctor, it's like going
See,
CB.
guys, that was Kevin Richardson. He's hopefully single. He's still alive, and he's a lion whisperer. So maybe I could raise.
No. I
Like
can see where you're going with this. You want to take exotic animals and make them your pets.
Yes.
And listen, I can see where the mind is, and chimpanzees are definitely a no-no. Let me tell you, watch this so you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Don't do it, babe.
For 911, where's your emergency?
This is Sandy. 231 Rock Crimin Road.
What's the
Send
problem?
the police. Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chip killed my friend.
Oh my dear.
So what you're listening to there and also watching was a recorded 911 call of the person that was being attacked by the actual chimpanzee. So it was a lady that had the chimpanzee and it attacked her and suddenly left her disfigured. And this is what she looks like now. If you are wondering,
word.
Carla Nash, mobile chimpanzee, is hospitalized and of course with transport problems. It's a big thing, trust me.
Okay. But what about a bear? What about a bear? I'm sure like I could handle a bear. I could be a bear whisperer. I know
Lala,
it sounds
talking about-
crazy.
that's the kind
I've
of-
heard of people that have kept bears as pets. Is cool.
Yeah, like toy bears maybe.
No, no, but like I mean, and they'll be like a big brother to Naomi and Claudia.
No.
Like
Guys,
be the teddy bear.
Yes. Wild
Glenn
animals, they're
Lewis.
also unpredictable. Bukela, wena nonmagnenekazi.
Russian animal trainer and circus bear are about to appear on a Polish TV show. The bear seems cute and cuddly, but animals can be unpredictable no matter what the setting.
Yeah, Nina.
Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, maybe I should
Stop
just get another cat and
disrespecting
become a
nature.
cat lady, or maybe I should just get married and get a boyfriend or something.
Listen, I'm worried about cats as well.
Why?
I know you've got Naomi. Who's the other one? Claudia.
Claudia.
Ah.
It's a full name. Naomi Campbell, Claudia Schiffer.
Whatever, Bona. They're trying to kill you. Look.
What? That cat looks creepy.
A whole article.
This is, guys, look at this headline. This is where they did research and found that domesticated cats displayed personality traits similar to those of predator cats like snow leopards and African lions.
I don't believe it. I don't.
Look. Just look.
I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Baby, look at me. It says SPCA.
Okay.
Thank you.
SPCA.
Is that enough?
All right. Well, you know what? I tell you what. Seems like Mama gave us a signal.
Yeah.
She doesn't want us to see any more horrible videos of cats trying to eat people. Also, I don't believe you. I think Mama gave me a signal that I must get another cat.
Okay.
We're going to go pay some bills. I'm going to go hug my friends, take some selfies, do what you got to do. Tag us on 3. You know what it is.
Look, look,
Worship you, Lord. Lion of Judah. You are holy.
Mr. Lover Lover. Now Mr. Lover Lover. She call me Mr. Bombastic, when the fantastic. Watch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic. On the fantastic, watch me on the back, she says I'm Mr. Smooth.
Just like a silk.
You guys are enjoying that song a bit too much. A little too much.
You're not enjoying
Every
it
Sunday,
enough.
my mom used to play this
Your
album. She's
mom.
like, okay, girls, it's time to dance. Mr. Lover. I swear, she's watching. All right, the litigation continues right here on SABC3's Trending SA and online, TrendingSA.tv. Don't forget that later on the show, Ntsiki Mazwai will be sitting right here with us, so stick around for that. Relebohile, you have some tweets for us.
That I do. All right. Vo Master Kale says, hashtags are on 3. Dangerous or not dangerous, we're not taking any chances.
Don't do it,
Hashtag RIP Shamba.
Good.
Shame, man. Yeah. And then Skinny Tank says, at Trending SA on 3, you guys got me multitasking. Your hashtags are on 3. Get your assignment. Get your homework.
Wow.
Ah, nice. We like it.
That's how it is.
All right. Thank you, I don't know whose voice that is. That's crazy. Anyways, now time for some savagery. Say it with me now, guys.
That's so savage.
It's savage out in these streets, darlings. Presidents can't even have secret babies with women in peace without you guys asking questions like these.
Wow.
It's in the question, what do you Miss Mpumzi? Wait! What is this I'm hearing? That Obama has a newborn with a 24-year-old. Quack, 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 quack. Okay, there was no quack, but anyway. Why is everyone sweating over our 76 years young former president romancing a gorgeous 24-year-old's Nonkanyiso Kongo? Why? Let him flourish.
Kuli.
She's pretty shim.
50 years.
Are you?
52 years, to be exact. That is the age gap, half of a century. So, Kuli, I guess that means that your future husband is going to be made in a couple of years.
That is when pigs will grow wings and learn to fly. Imagine me outside in Montessori waiting for some baby. No. Now back to Baba's love story. We don't know much about how they met. Was it love at first giggle? So we don't know who slid into whose DMs or presidential motorcade. All we know is that Unonganyiso gave birth to Jacob Zuma's son last month. We know that she worked at a youth development organization, which is all about preserving Zulu cultural practices and teaching young Zulu maidens the importance of preserving their virginity until they are married.
Wow. Telling me that.
Yes.
Oh, here I am, baby. Practice what you preach.
Okay, the song is telling me on stop. Well, she was allegedly forced to resign after the ex-president, knocked her up.
Guys, okay, can we just focus for like a second, please? I mean, is that, the question is that fair?
I don't think so.
To fire her or to force her to resign on grounds of the fact that she, Hannah Bay, put the P in the V. She's a grown woman. She's got needs too.
Here's my thinking. If your job is to do something and you do something outside of that job that contradicts what you're supposed to do, then you must go. It's very simple.
Yeah, and babe, fair or not, it seems a lot of people are not keen to watch Becoming Mrs. Zuma, the reality show. Savage tweets have been, they've been so shady, Lala. Let's see these tweets. Don't stop. Okay, okay, sharp. Daniel Marvin. Hey, Daniel Marvin. ETV interviewing Jacob Zuma's Ubaba's new 24-year-old wife. It's not allowed to look at Mkulu's wife, hence they have to look the other way. If I was the guys, I will stare up. Oh, Daniel, grow up. Really? And Lucilla Rula says, when Jacob Zuma calls his latest wife baby, he actually means it literally and not in a romantic way. It's full bad. And Key Justice San, Black Justice SA says, Zuma's new wife, she's marrying an unemployed grandpa. Mama, give us a signal.
Whose baby is that? I want that child.
It's probably
your real child.
And then the Future SA says, Jacob Zuma's new wife is brave. I mean, who would marry someone that's gonna go to jail soon?
Sure. Absolutely.
Heavy.
No show can be found. And of course, there weren't any messages about congratulations on the new baby and on the new wife. Nothing. The only thing we saw were just chillless tweets, starting things off with sweetness fuck. Ooh. Played the Sholozi challenge with numbers. And of course, they repurposed this popular photo, and this is what it looked like. If you know mathematics, you'll understand 18 over 9. If you carry that 1 over, it still gives you the same answer. Ha 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 ha. But the tweet said, trying to calculate the age gap between Zuma and his new wife. And it's just uncalculable. It's just impossible.
Guys, some tubes dug up what they claim are old photos of the soon-to-be Mr. and Mrs. Namalala Jongandlela Nsengayo. Oh, but that's Dennis Jacob Zuma breastfeeding his new wife back in 1994. Wow. Don't be jealous, guys. Don't be jealous.
Wow.
R_R picture of Jacob Zuma and his new baby 24 years ago. Dirty grandpa.
Wow.
Jacob Zuma. Others had general statements to make about older men dating young women. Here are 2 of them. Ezimbini. Trevor Papi Mahasela says, before we call Jacob Zuma's 24-year-old baby mama names, let's just handle these 18, 23-year-olds who are making our fathers and grandfathers smoke humbly.
Hilarious!
What's that place called?
hilarious.
Cubana.
You know what else we need to handle? These girls that make our fathers stand on furniture and dance in the club.
Yeah, and wear skinny jeans.
With skinny jeans. She's like...
Even you wear skinny jeans.
And of course, here's another one. Wesley Fester is a king. Uti, you are criticizing Jacob Zuma for having a baby with a 24-year-old and marrying her, while your daddies are inboxing 16-year-olds on Facebook and giving you more siblings. Please sit down and then take your stepmom some lunch to school. Yeah, now some troublemakers out there claim that it's not love. They say that she's only in it for the money. I mean, really. But why is it so hard to believe that she's head over heels in love with him? Kulube, come on, it's happened. Ulandu's I am Kayla out here ranting. But strong in. Uti Nubian sibling. Zuma and his new squeeze won't even spend 2 decades together. I ain't calling her a gold digger. Leave people alone. Okay. We've got that one. I mean, there are some sexy salt and pepper looking guys out there that are easy on the eye. Aren't you guys crushing on any old men like who've been around since like a couple of wars? Oh, sorry.
Wow.
No, I mean, there's a standard. Like, guys, let's just say that there's a standard. I don't think there's any woman I know living that will deny the Denzel effects. Okay, like he's a daddy.
Isn't it a body like Arnold with a Denzel face?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell us why you like Denzel so much. What is it?
It's just what was that line where he's like, "You talking to me?" No, that's someone else. Yeah.
Don't worry, when I'm home, we know it.
You know which line?
Mine. You said daddies. You didn't mention cougars.
Of course,
I would feel you need to mention.
Of course, sorry, Lala.
For me, it has to be Jada Pinkett Smith.
Nah.
But I'm not done. Jada Pinkett Smith and her mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So how old is Willow again?
Okay, thank you, R. Kelly.
That's a try.
Thank you, R. Kelly. All right, do you guys know Dennis Haysbert?
What's that?
He's like a fake Denzel Washington.
Firstly, stop hating. He is beautiful. He is delicious.
No, guys.
Fake Denzel.
I would lick me some of that.
Don't lick anything, guys.
No. He looks like this guy looks like Midrand. He's not here nor there.
Midrand starts attack.
Neither here nor there, guys. And yours? My turn, guys. I've got a thing for our Chief Justice. Obodi is so hot like that. He had to be given the name.
Look at how he's reacting to you.
Everything he wants in life. If he wants more kids, I'm there. If they need a cleaner, I'll come and clean the house. Mrs. Mukhweng. Hala.
He's looking at you like, you're guilty, Kuli. You are guilty.
Put me in handcuffs, Daddy.
I convict you.
Wow.
Anyway, when we return, we are going to be talking to the one and only Ntsiki Mazwai. Stay with us.
What are you saying? You want him to handcuff
know what to do.
No, he was handcuffed me and then
what do you think of my nails?
me.
What do you think of my nails?
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody want it, but it ain't that serious. That's that. So if you gon' do it just like this.
right, guess who's back? It's us. You're still watching Trending SA on SABC3 and online. We're on TrendingSA.tv. Listen, thank you so much for all your tweets, Facebook and Insta posts. We love receiving them. We love reading them. You can keep tagging us on Sound3. You can look at other people's tweets that are on Sound3. But before that, she's a poet. She's a musician. She graduated cum laude with a master's degree in creative writing.
Wow.
That's no small feat. From Rhodes University. Ladies and gentlemen, at home, get up off your couch, put your hands together for our Woman Crush Wednesday tonight. It is the talented Ntsiki Mazwai.
Don't worry, there's no dress code.
Yeah, no one's gonna punish you here for anything. Don't worry at all. Welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Good. So I want to start off with what Nina mentioned. I really enjoyed hearing that from her. You graduated somewhere, but I want to hear the story about that. Here you are, you disappear from the music industry and I guess the entertainment industry for some time.
Yeah.
But you're doing something. Tell us about that, and of course the discipline and the energy
as well
to get there. Yeah.
I know, right? I love that part. I know. Call me Master Ntsiki Kum Kum. You know?
I like it.
You know, it's just, for me, the art and the craft is very important, and you must always be continuously developing it. So I felt like I'd reached the ceiling and I needed to up my game. Also to make my thing more sustainable. I mean, you don't stay young forever. So I need to train myself so that I can develop other young people as well, the older I'm getting. So I did. I went to Rhodes University. I got a scholarship and went and got my master's degree.
Sure.
And with distinction.
I love it. All right. Okay. I heard via the grapevine that you also had a radio show while you were in Grahamstown. Tell us about that.
Yes, obviously, because I get bored if I just focus on one thing. So I did have a Sunday night talk show.
Nice.
It was awesome.
What did you cover?
It was Pan-Africanist issues, women's issues.
How boring and dull Grahamstown is.
Boring, dull Grahamstown is.
Oh my God!
Did you recite poetry though on the show? Did you open with some
No,
poetry?
actually, to accommodate my poetry and stage persona, I had also once a month sessions, poetry sessions at one of the clubs. So
I tweet yourself.
Yeah, I was with the books, but then I also had to kind of feed the animal.
Where are you with the poetry now? Like what, I mean, some people just know you from the song Orongo, but they didn't know that before you had this whole poetry career.
Right? Well, right now I've just finished an album, my third album.
Yes.
The masterpiece.
The masterpiece.
Yes.
So I realized that I need to use the microphone. There's a lot of artists, a lot of singers, a lot of poets, but we are in a very precarious political position. So we have to make sure that we conscientize people and we know the direction of us as a nation, where we're going, you know. It seems a bit messy for me right now. So I use this album, I address a lot of political issues. I address Black Diamonds. This thing where we have people want us to give them an applause for being Black Diamonds, but the problem is that there's not enough melanin in these spaces to begin with. So I'm not going to be clapping for you in an unfair situation where there's more people who are not benefiting. So like, you know.
Lala,
But let's be honest.
Why do I care? Because I love African people and I want us to be free, and I don't want anybody to live. It's not comfortable to be privileged when other people are suffering.
There's no freedom if
it's not comfortable. I can't tweet about my nice things knowing that other people are not eating.
But the reality is some of the things that you've said have actually upset quite a couple of people. So let's take a look at some of your tweets.
All right.
Okay. I'm not there, basically. I'm not there. Like, what was behind that?
I don't know which tweet was that.
Bring that previous one up.
Yes.
What was the context?
With pearls, pearl, 2C, and then there was another.
Okay,
pearl.
but we need to look at the next one to know, ne? We need to look at Hi, Kanyimbao is like having a bonang. Excellent confidence levels, but grey matter content is ending.
When was this? 2017,
This
guys.
is 2017. Pearl, with the idea, whichever pearl being about Ntsiki Mazwai can't be your hustle. Love yourself enough to respect yourself.
Hardcore, guys.
Okay, no, we.
Hardcore.
Like what? Talk to us about that. Talk to us about that, because it's a big part of.
You know, it was they were bitching about me on radio, so I was like, guys, that can't be a hustle. Like, please can, because I do find that a lot of it girls try to find relevance using my name or putting me down. So I find that that's a fashionable thing to do.
So cool.
Right? So I'm like, guys, no. Like, focus on your talent, and then we can celebrate that.
What happened to just being quiet and just being like, let things be?
No, why must I allow? Yeah, you must never allow people to disrespect you. You must set the boundary.
Bella, you're also very courageous and an advocate for women's rights. In 2017, you went onto Twitter and you tweeted that you had been assaulted by Briggs. Now, a lot of people would ask you, why didn't you go to the cops? Why did you go to Twitter? Why didn't you go to the cops and decide to go on Twitter?
How many women in this country have reported rapes and their files have disappeared? Nothing happens. Even at the police station, they get abused. So until you have fixed, South Africa has fixed the system, we will just call out the brothers. We will call them out until the system is fixed, until there's a system that we can use. And I know that there's a women's court that's going to look after this thing, because it's quite a humiliating.
It's a very humiliating.
You know what I'm saying, right?
And you know, we were talking about that, you know, in preparation for the show, talking about your white people to go through that humiliation, having to explain the situation
again. You know what I'm saying?
In a situation where it's already you're already in a position where the way that rape is set up, you already feel like you are the reason you were
very disempowering.
Police officers are not trained to deal with the emotional, psychological
why would I go
aspects.
do that to myself?
Sometimes they tell you, but no, there's no one to report to. You must come back tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, until South Africa's fixed that, it's almost my protest. So I will keep saying your name loudly so the other girls know about you, that you're a serial rapist. But I'm sorry, I can't be held ransom if the system's not.
What's the one thing you think needs to be done about that?
I think that we need to create systems. I really, really do. I think that there needs to be specific courts for rape. And when you've been raped, you go report somewhere specifically. It must be centers. Even the police must be trained properly.
And they're not.
They're not. They're not. It's like, oh, hello, sweetie. Woo, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's not dignified, it's not humane. So I'm not going to do that to myself.
And I feel sometimes it's one of those things where once you see that or hear of a cousin or a sister or a friend that experienced that, you will never ever have to experience that. All right, so I want to move on to something else. Yes. You are a Mazwai, part of many other people that are in your family that are also talented in many different ways.
I'm a plus many more of the Mazwais.
Plus 60 more. So I want to find out from you, you and your sisters are all very musically inclined. Will we ever find a Mazwai Sisters project?
You can't have 3 bulls in a kraal, guys. You just can't. You know, if people paid attention, they'd realize that our music is so completely different, you know? So, I mean, Tantra's more like traditional and more jazzy now. I'm more hip-hop and funk. My little sister's more drum and bass. So I think, first of all, we need to celebrate each Mazwai sister for what they do.
Of course.
So we don't all fall under.
I object. As a musical person, it can work. We can't do it.
Okay, we can have a miscellaneous.
Yes. Something for everybody.
Fine. No, I don't mind. I just know that South Africa still needs to give me and Nomi Superstar our own
platforms,
platform and celebrate us, and then we can, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I've got a very talented sister who also got her honors cum laude, and she's about to do her master's, and she's very talented, and I support her in everything. And she's moving to Italy because she got a scholarship to go do a master's in Milan. How crazy!
Nice.
Anyway, listen. Ntsiki, we're going to play a little game now.
All right.
Oh, can I tell them the story of how for the longest time I confused you with your sister because your sister saved my life and I kept thanking you every time I bumped into you. It was crazy. Anyway, but...
Oh, I love that picture. Check me out. That's me and my big sister.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes, I can see her.
Look at you sitting on the thing.
I know.
The smile is the same.
Okay. So, I'm going to start. We're going to play a little game. I'm going to start the sentence, all right?
Okay.
Then Musa's going to start a sentence, and then Kuli's going to start the sentence, and we want you to finish it. So, this sentence is, the one thing about me that nobody knows is that I...
Oh, flip. Oh, my God. I get gas before going on stage.
I thought it was Musa this whole time.
It's not me, guys. It's not me.
Now you know. Even on dates.
Really?
Oh my God, I hate going on dates. I hate meeting
But it's
you
fine because
guys.
you've got a boyfriend, so he's
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's
I'm sure his complexion has changed.
You will not. Actually, he's been through quite a lot.
Right, so second question is, if I could change anything about South Africa, it would be?
The war on women, the war on strong women.
Yes.
I'm going to change my Mdasakai. What would you like to say to Bricks?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's all that's left.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Are
fair
you allowed
enough.
to swear on SABC 3?
No,
It's already gone. You're going to take me to BCCSA.
It's your fine. It's your fine to pay.
No, I'm not signed to anyone. I don't have any contracts.
In 5 years.
Yes, in 5 years, I will be...
Wow, running my record label and like releasing new artists.
What makes you happy?
Flip. What makes me just chilling by myself, really, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I'm great company. I really am.
I'm going to literally have a dating profile that says, love chilling by myself. I'm great company.
I really am.
Listen, good luck with the new album.
Thank
Good luck with
you.
everything. Good luck
Thank
with
you,
everything
guys.
that you dream and aspire to. Ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, that was Ntsiki Mazwai. All right, we're going to go pay some bills, do the things, take some photos. Will you take a selfie with me, babes?
Of course,
Okay,
baby.
I love it.
Yes.
Hit us up, sound 3. You know what to do.
Lala, Ntsiki.
What would you do? What would you say?
No ungafaki ipendeni lace the mystery. No ungathi browse on flick the mystery. No ungamnika na next week the mystery.
Yebo.
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 What did he? Sweetie baby.
Please call teacher baby.
Future maybe. Future wife. All right, we're back. It's Trending SA on a Wednesday, Woman Crush Wednesday. Let's check out what's up on WhatsApp. This is Kuli.
Yeah, today what's up on WhatsApp it's all about confusing the enemy and not letting them know what your next move is. The video of these kids racing has been circulating, and I think it is too cute for words.
Oh, this is hilarious.
They said this is the handover from one presidency to the next.
Run, Forrest! Run, Forrest! Isn't it meant to be passing it on?
Yes. It's the relay. It's coming. Wait for it. There he goes.
Yes!
Oh.
Look at the dad chasing up there.
Wow! Look at Zola Bud go!
Oh my goodness.
That's hilarious. That is.
No, he should have cheered that kid on in the wrong direction.
No.
Cheer him on.
You can't be encouraging that. He'll think it's normal and cute.
It was cute.
The next thing I'll be going to singing competition saying, Mommy said I could sing. No. Be honest in the beginning.
You know what? I celebrate the failures because they're not real. It's just a learning. That's it, folks. That's all we have for tonight. We're back on your screens again tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. with Throwback Thursday. Joe Nina will be hanging out with us as we take things back in time. Set a reminder. Tell your friends to tell their friends. It's going to be lit. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Protect our sisters.
Good night.
Protect our
Eating your dogs, let's go on. Sing for the yogish, put this cup on up in a big yogish. Push it to some up.